Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Bless God today. Thanking God for letting us see another day, another week that wasn't promised to us. If you're on here this morning, that means we made it another week. For those that was praying for me, I did receive my second vaccine on Monday. I was expecting all of these expected side effects that many of my coworkers got the week before. And the only thing I got was a bad headache, and Motrin took care of it, and I've been fine since Tuesday afternoon, and I'm vaccinated. Good morning, ladies. So good to see everybody. As always, before I ask you for anything, God, we just want to thank you for everything. Thank you for everything in advance. Hey, Cousin Tina. So this morning, when you all are going to your prayer closets to say your prayers for family and friends, please, please whisper my brother Michael White's name in your prayers. God knows the struggles. God knows what he's struggling with. So we're just blessing God in advance that this will be the time. So please lift my brother Mike White up. Lift his children up in your prayer this morning when you go to your prayer closet. I also want to continue to ask for prayer for all those families that have suffered from COVID-19 that's still running rampant. I believe that God is going to take care of this in his own time, as you can see that now. And I just want to ask a prayer for all those who have lost loved ones to this horrible, horrible virus. So good morning, everybody. So I'm going to jump right in to my message. So today, I just want to tell you guys, I don't watch a lot of TV, but when I do get a chance to sit down and be still and watch TV, I watch a lot of mindless TV, like reality TV shows, which if you think about it, they're really not reality based. It's all fake anyway, but okay. So I don't have to think when I watch that. So I watch a lot of the Housewives show, all of the Housewives. And then I also watch a lot of the Love and Hip Hops. So one day I was watching one of the Love and Hip Hop shows. And like most episodes, a few of the ladies were getting into it with each other. And I heard one of them say, "Pull up then." Okay, so it didn't really make sense to me then. And then I also noticed that a few of the younger people on my Facebook page who were posting videos calling people out, and they also use this phrase, "pull up." Hey, Lexi. And so I had to ask my daughter, Alexis, what it meant. And she said when a person tells another person to pull up, or that they would pull up, that means they were calling them out to fight. So I guess it's the equivalent to back when I was a kid, we would tell other kids to meet us in the parking lot after school to get it on. But you ever notice that when we invite someone to meet us after school, there's always a crowd of onlookers, a crowd of people looking around just to see who's going to win. And they don't really understand that something like a simple push during a fight could cause a person to fall just right and suffer severe damage, and then you got a whole bunch of other problems. Why is it that we're so tough in a crowd? Is it because we know the crowd will break it up? Yeah. Or is it that we know that if we start losing, some of our friends will jump in and help us? But this new way of calling someone out has a whole nother twist on it. See, most of the times when I watch these shows, it's usually the young ladies who are acting ugly on TV and on social media. I mean, they put on a whole production. There's eye rolling, and you know, I told you I can roll some eyes. There's neck rolling. They use every curse word that they know. Plus, they got this hand gesture that they call a clap back. So you'll see them, they'll clap when they talk like this. So I notice a lot of the times they have their friends in the background egging them on. Now, I said egging, not encouraging, Because to me, when you encourage someone to do something, you give them support, you give them a vote of confidence, or you give them some hope to keep on going. But what I see from these so-called friends is not encouraging, but they're luring them into situations that could cause them to make a mistake they won't be able to ever take back. So today, as the way I do, I want to flip it up a little bit and put a positive spin on the phrase pull up. So the next time, instead of pulling up to argue, how about pulling up to pray with them? Instead of pulling up to another sister's house to fight, how about pulling up to help her clean her house? Or how about pulling up to help her with those kids you see her struggling with by herself? Maybe you can help them with their homework, or just sit with them while she gets a breather, takes a nap, or runs to the store. Or pull up to some sister who's taking care of elderly parents. Maybe she just needs someone to sit with them while she runs some errands. That's the pull up I'm talking about. See, I know we're all going through something. Some of us more than others. But all of us got some stuff we're dealing with. So instead of pulling out your phone to text about something that don't even matter, pull out your phone and pull up her number and call or just text her and just let her know that you're thinking about her. See, y'all don't know how much it could mean to a person that you just text them out the clear blue and say, girl, I'm thinking about you. I know you're going through. I'm thinking about you. What can I do? See, it means the world to somebody who feels like no one cares or who feels like they're drowning in their own responsibility. So the next time you get your squad and pull up to her house, pull up with a load of hot food to help feed her family. Pull up to that. If you want to pull up somewhere, pull up to your church and see if they need you. Yep, I went there. I'm still here. And I'm going someplace else. Pull up to the homeless shelter and volunteer to serve since you pulling up. Pull up to that young lady and give her a word of encouragement to let her know you've been where she's at and it gets better. See, the problem is we don't want these young people to know that we were young one time. And a lot of times young folks don't know that we were young and they just think that we just born old. But all the stuff that they did, we've already done that. I used to tell my kids, anything that you try, I invented it. So don't try it. You could ask Alexis, anything you try, I invented that. That started with me. So there's nothing new. So pull up to the shelter, pull up to the church and help. And some of you brothers that might be on here listening, pull up to some of these young kings and encourage them to pull up their pants. Even ask them why they wear their pants like that. Because I don't feel like it's my place as a woman to go ask a young brother why you got your pants hanging down and I can see your underwear. Hey, June. Yeah, no. I don't think that's my place as a female. Now, as an older female, I don't have a problem with asking these young men, please pull up your pants at least till I leave, because I don't want to see that. That includes my son, who's 27. That includes all of his friends. You can't come to my house with your pants hanging down. So some of you brothers, ask them, why you got your pants hanging down? Because if you really knew what that meant, if you knew where that started from, and if you knew what the meaning behind it, I promise you they would pull their pants all the way up and put a belt on. See, we have to be more of a presence in the lives of our young people. See, they think sometimes we don't understand what they have to deal with these days. And you know what? We really don't. Because, yeah, we dealt with a lot of stuff, but we didn't have the stuff that they're going with now, the stuff they're dealing with now, I pray for mine all the time because it's hard. It's hard. But it's up to us to reach out to them. You can't sit back and say, oh, you know what? I'm the adult. They should come see me no, because they don't know how. And maybe you are not approachable. So that's why they don't come and see you. Maybe they see how you look at them. So why would they come and talk to you when you giving them a stank look anyway? So it's up to us as the adult, as the mature adult, because all of us are adults just by age, but as the mature adult, to reach out to these young people and give them a kind word of encouragement and let them know that all is not lost. See, the world might not value our brown and black children, but we have to. We have no choice. It's up to us to instill in them that they're kings and queens. That's on us. As my brother Mike say, that's on my part. So, because we have to know that they are our future doctors, our future lawyers, our scientists who will invent the next vaccine next time something like this happens. Our future pharmacists, nurses, CEOs, business owners, real estate tycoons. That's up to us. That's right, Sister Judy. Be gentle and kind. Because you don't know what those children have gone through to get to school. You don't know what it took for them to get up and find a pair of clean clothes to wear. Yeah, it's nothing for you to go in your closet and go in your drawers and pull out all clean, fresh stuff. But that's not the real world, and that's not everybody. So they had to scramble through to try to look presentable so they won't get bullied. So the other kids won't talk about them because you don't know what somebody has been through, and you don't know what they're going through. You don't know how many siblings at home that they have to worry about feeding because they take on the adult role because the adults in their life not taking on that role. So, and with the clap back, when you so busy trying to clap back and trying to tell somebody else, how about instead of clapping back, clap for them? When you see them, say, I see you. I see you struggling. I see you hustling. Tell these young boys, I see you hustling. I see you going to school. I see you with your pants up. Tell her, I see you when you pulled your shirt up and cover all of this. I saw you pull your skirt down. I see you, boo. Anybody know me? I love young people because I was a young person once, and I had some role models, and I had some people that spoke life into me, and I had some that told me, because I was from the projects, I wasn't going to make it, so I don't know why I was studying so hard and trying to be number one and trying to graduate and trying to hang out with this group because I wasn't going to make it anyway. But I had some people that encouraged me. I had some people that said, you got this. My mother said, you got this. I was a first generation high school graduate in my family. And to me, it was understood I was going to graduate. But my mother didn't graduate, but she made sure all four of hers graduated. So she lifted us up. So when you clap back, instead of clapping back, thinking you're doing something, clap for somebody. Give somebody some encouragement. How about that? Pull up and wash a dish. Pull up and grade somebody's homework. Pull up to the shelter and serve somebody that's in a bad spot right now. Pull up for that. Get your girls and pull up to somebody's house and cook for them. Bring some food to their house instead of bringing some mess and some garbage and some gossip. Bring some food. Bring some toiletries. You think you got in your closet, you got rolls of toilet paper. Some people got one roll and don't know where the next one's coming from. Pull up with that. All right, y'all. This really wasn't a fuss message, but if it came out like that, so be it. I know you do. Coach Michael Beckett Jr., who just is on here. Michael Beckett Jr. will always be a part of our family. When we moved to this town, and he was the coach for the little kids, and those kids love him to this day because he always encouraged them. He always showed up at the next level. When he wasn't their coach anymore, he was right there in the stands, rooting them on. If he saw them doing something, oh, he stepped to them. He might not have came and told us, but he stepped to them. He always encouraged those kids. A young black man encouraging little black boys and black girls to do what they're supposed to do. That's our job. We can't expect the world to encourage our babies. We have to do that. We brought them here. And I don't care how many kids she got. I don't care what baby daddies ain't helping or anything. That's not your business. But your business is to go and help. If you know she got 4 little kids in the house, just go get 4 little Happy Meals and take them. That really makes kids happy. And it'll take some of the pressure off of her. So when you pull up, you and your squad pull up to help, not hurt. We get enough hurt from the world. So we can't hurt each other. Later for that. So the next time you hear somebody say, pull up, say, okay, I'm pulling up to your house. What you need me to do? I ain't here to judge you. I ain't here to judge your housekeeping skills. What you need me to do? It might be just enough that they can get out of bed and get 4 kids to a computer with bad Wi-Fi. They're trying to get them so they won't fall so far behind. It might be just enough that they can pull up out of bed because they know next door grandma with Alzheimer's is up ready to go. And I ain't got nobody to help me. So just remember, when you you hear somebody say pull up, imagine somebody struggling. And I know I keep referring to the women because I watched my sister do it. She pulled up and she took care of my grandmother with full-blown Alzheimer's. I pulled up to Pennsylvania for 6 weeks straight, driving 4 hours to make sure that my mother was taken care of and that she needed the support she needed when she got her heart. I pulled up. It didn't matter. It didn't matter how tired I was because I had to pull up. Because no matter how tired she was all that time with a bad heart until she got a new heart. So this time, stop giving them something to talk about. Because if you think that they're saying, oh, that's cute, she's cute, she told her, she was fighting her, that's not cute. You dishonoring yourself. And these girls, these women all have children. That's what you want your kids to see? And so when they go to school and start fighting and you're like, I don't know what, man by, pull up. All right? Clap. Instead of clapping back, clap for. Clap for me. Clap for somebody and let them know they're doing a good job. Clap. All right. I got to get off of here. There's a word from the Lord today. It's communion service, and he got a word. So y'all meet me back here in about 2 minutes. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. You don't know, every Sunday, I can't wait to get here. I can't wait till 10 to 9:40 comes so I can talk. So bless you guys for supporting me, and I'll see you in 2 minutes for Allen Temple. Thank you. Thank you, Coach Mike. That's my boy, Coach Fat Boy. I love you all. I'll see you in a couple minutes.